The 2013 college baseball season, 3 weeks away for Jacksonville State. They'll open the season on the road at Kennesaw State the weekend of February the 15th. Getting ready for the start. First full squad workouts for the Gamecocks. Jim Case, I know you and your guys are excited, ready to get things going.
When you say 3 weeks away, my stomach just turned one time. But, yeah, we are excited. It's that time of year. You know, there's excitement everywhere right now. We're all undefeated. But, you know, trying to get everything done and dodging a little bit of weather. We've been fairly fortunate, but dodging a little bit of weather and still trying to get on the field as much as we can. And then today starting the regular portion of our team practice, pretty excited.
I guess you've done all you can do with the individual stuff and things, haven't you?
We have, and I think that, you know, the longer you go with that, sometimes it gets a little bit stale. And so now we can get back to actually playing and more like what you think of when you think of baseball practice. And even more than the fall, there's more excitement because we know that right around the corner it's going to start counting. So I think that it turns up a little bit, and with a lot of young players, this is going to be a great time for us to see how they respond to this.
Well, I don't know. I'll call them holes that you've got to fill. Some big guys, some very important weapons from your offense last year are gone. You've got to replace them. But this may be a different team, but you like it so far, don't you?
I do. You know, and you don't know how it's going to turn out. It's going to be a different team. We're not going to hit as many home runs as we did, but I think we're going to run a little bit better than we did. So, you know, you want to have a mix. I'm not sure we got quite as much power as you would like to have, but I think there's some things that we can do. I really believe that this team has a chance to play really, really good defense, and that can be a huge help, you know, especially to a young pitching staff if we're able to do that. And I think we can run a little bit better than we have in the past. So it may look a little bit different, but hopefully we're going to be just as productive.
One other thing that you seem to have liked is the fact you've got some maneuverability. You got guys who can play different positions, and so your lineup could vary from day to day, right?
Yeah, we're pretty athletic. We've got some guys who can move. That's one of the things we're doing today in practice. We're going to move some guys from position to position and give them repetitions at each one of those, and I think that that's important. And you don't know when injuries come, and so you want people to be ready. You hope you never have injuries, but invariably you do, and I think that we're going to be able to cover ourselves pretty good.
You mentioned young pitching staff. Going back to when you first took the job in the first few years there, is this going to be the youngest the staff's been maybe since those first few years?
I think it's the least experienced. You know, we lost a lot. We'll have all new starters this year. We'll have a new closer, but we have some guys who have had some experience that their role is going to have to increase. And you know, I'm excited about that. It's opportunity for them. And certainly we're going to miss, you know, Todd Hornsby. How do you replace him? And maybe you don't. Maybe it's two guys that replace Todd Hornsby. But still, I believe that there's enough here that we can put together, mix and match. We got a lot of left-handed pitching to where we can have some success on the mound.
And changes in the coaching staff as well adds to the newness of this 2013 season.
It does, and as sad as it is when you lose a coach, but you got to be happy, you know, when that happens and there's other opportunity for them. And as sad as you are, there's also an excitement and a newness and new ideas and new energy. And so, you know, my hope is that Coach Gillespie, who I still talk to and love, and he did so much for us, I hope he has the greatest year he could possibly have, and I hope that the newness here is good for us as well.
All right, getting ready to get it going. Kennesaw State, 3 weeks out. It'll be here before you know it, won't it?
It will, and they'll be really good. You know, they have done a good job. It's been a good series. We've had some really, really good contests with them, and I know he feels good about their club again. Early in the year, I'm not sure it matters who you're playing because you're so much more concerned with yourself than you are your opponent. And I think we'll go into that weekend really concerned about what we're doing and trying to see where the pieces match up. But it's exciting and it's right here.
Thank you, sir. Looking forward to it.
Thanks, Mike.
Gamecocks will open the season, as we said, on the road at Kennesaw State the weekend of February 15th. The home opener at Rudy Abbott Field, Jacksonville State taking on UAB here on February the 19th.